I'm going to use a move called a slide by, a move that I've used a lot since college. I used it at the international level, and it's a good move. It doesn't work on everybody, but I've done it to every guy in the world at every level. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide by this guy by moving his elbow, and I'm going to get behind him. Okay, so I'm doing a few things here that make this work. Okay, first of all, his collar tie is blocking me. It's shaped like a V here, and it points down at the mat, okay? First of all, I have to have a good partner that ties me up like this. If this arm's pointing out sideways, I don't need to do something as good as a slide by, okay? If his arm's pointing out like that, he's being a bad partner. I don't need a slide by. I'll just push this up and go underneath it the easy way. Okay, so first of all and foremost, my partner's being a good partner. He's got his elbow down, he's blocking me. This collar tie is used to do a couple of things here that we've already worked on. We worked on doing the steering wheel where he's moving my head, okay? I'm coming back up, he's moving my head the other way, okay? So we know it's used for that. We know it's used to push us. He's gonna push me with it like a bulldozer. Then he's gonna pull me with that meat hook, okay? So he's doing a lot of different things here to control my head. I'm not going to let this control me. I'm going to get past this arm. Okay, so it's pointing down like a V. I'm going to get behind his arm, above his elbow and behind his arm with my elbow. And I'm going to do that by gluing my fist to my chest. It's like I have a nail in my hand and I stick it in my chest so that my arm will really only move like this. Okay? So now that we have that established, we know that our hand must stay glued to our chest. I'm not letting this come away. My arm doesn't flap like a wing the right way here. I got to keep it up here. I need this motion right here. Okay, so I'm getting behind his arm and above his elbow with my elbow so that when I look back and take a step, it shoves him by. Okay, so if you watch right here, you'll see my elbow shove behind his arm, above his elbow. My elbow will shove his arm through between our faces. Okay, but that only works because I step here and I look back and that turns my shoulders sideways. Now rewind. He's going to rewind. The other thing that does is I'm not just shoving my elbow in. I'm drawing a little rainbow. Okay, my elbow's frozen out like this. I'm not really using it like this as much as you would think. Okay, when I step and turn, my arm just works as like a can opener or a lever. It's shoving behind his arm above his elbow, okay? And it's doing that because I step and then I turn. Okay, from this angle, you'll see everything come right through this gap, okay? And it's only gonna come through that gap because I step and I turn. Now I can let this hand out of my chest. I can go behind and finish. Okay, in a real situation, in a match, this guy goes down to the mat. Here, hold on to me. It looks a little more like this. He'll go down to here, okay? Because it's real dangerous for him to stay on his feet. If he stays on his feet, I'm gonna get here. I'm gonna pop and lift. I'm gonna put him down hard, okay? So I don't really have to worry about what if the guy stays on his feet. He's gonna willingly go to his hands and knees, okay? What I have to worry about doing, I'm gonna glue this to my chest. I'm gonna pull this down. If I just hook and I can snap him down all day long, I'll do it all day. I'll take this takedown all day if he's gonna give it to me. Better wrestlers aren't gonna do that. They're gonna hang on. He's gonna grab and hang on. So I pull him down. I'm gluing this to my chest. I stab that nail in my chest. I turn, look back, shove everything through, take him down. That's the slide by.